Yes, what's going on? It's Dexplicit, all type the Mixclique Vision, massive, all day, every day. Done no DSP studio right now.
Gas me! All I want cause I get gas! I want paper cause I get gas! More crazy.
Fill us in on who Dexplicit is.
Dexplicit is just a energetic music producer that loves grime, loves bassline, loves garage, loves most of the stuff that comes out of the UK. I love, and anything I'm inspired by I'll make. So that kind of just sums me up. Club producer, club DJ.
Because obviously the Dexplicit sound is a very definitive sound. Like if you hear a beat, you know that's Dexplicit. How do you go about making that trademark sound?
You know, a lot of the time, while I'm making the tune, I always envision being in the club, and if it's jump up enough, then the tune's going somewhere, and the tune doesn't get finished until I feel it's a jump up tune. So maybe that's what runs through all of them, that they're all kind of energetic. Maybe that's what makes it unique.
Yeah.
I'm back though. Wait. Why is he acting hard? Just tell him I leave it. No hype fam, tell him I leave it. You ain't ready for the gameplay, leave it. I got man singing faces of myth nowadays, but I don't give a monkey, leave it. A lot of MCs wanna bring more to the king, but Paul, tell him I leave it. Styling for you, styling for them, and styling for crew. Style for your mum to jump back the sofa. Grab your dad, let's hang out in the room. What? Faces is on the truth. Tell him I shut up, you ain't got a clue. You don't want up your black lips to the king. Tell him I get out the way, move.
So in the past you've worked with some fairly big names. Obviously you did the original Pal, and you've done Bullet Cake, and you've had countless releases. What can we expect from you in the future?
Whoa, I mean in the near future we've got I've just vocaled up I've got a few singing type grime songs, and I've got a few MC anthem type grime songs all coming. I've got a few. Do you want to know the exact songs or just generally?
Yeah, I'm just what we're expecting.
Yeah, we're expecting. I mean, tomorrow we're launching a tune with Priya Kalidis featuring Scorcher. The track's called "It's a Problem." So look out for that. We're gonna launch it with Ace and Biz. Mr. Jam's gonna run it on Monday as well. So look out for that one. That should be a big one. Also, I got a tune with Malika. You know, I call her a funky house singer, but she doesn't want to be called a funky house singer. And I never put her on a funky house tune. So yes, the grime lot should be playing the Malika tune soon. We also got Laura Mason. I just did a tune with her. We're just zipping out today. That's kind of gone back to like, you know, the old school might be Gemma Fox type bounce, 4/4 bounce. So yeah, before we bring that one back on that wave there. Differently, I've got an EP coming out of Big Nasty, and I'm about to start off a series called the Rave Locker series. And what I'm gonna do, starting with Nasty, is do an EP with them, and it's just straight rave locking tunes, just bangers all the way. And just after Nasty, I'll move on to someone else, and it's just straight rave locking EPs. So that's the essence of them. So yeah, that's gonna be quite exciting when they drop.
So your latest release was obviously the Pull Up with Launchpad.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to lay a bar on the
Look, see this rhythm, custom made. See this producer, custom paid. I've made so many hits in the UK scene, but I never did gas my brain. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but please don't violate my team. It's mean, they'll lock off the rave. Not just lock off the rave, lock off the whole damn scene.
Do you know what I thought? Yeah, I thought Pull Up Riddim. Why lay a bar? Producers never get to their point across, ever. You know what I mean? Like, you can make a million beats, but you don't get no say unless you're having interviews all the time. And I'm not really one to be in front of the camera like this all the time. That's why you don't see me in a lot of interviews. So I thought, why not me just do a little 8-hour, say what I've got to say, and that's it. So it was kind of one of those ones.
How come you decided to kind of bring back Pull Up? Is it kind of an indirect to Teddy and Lethal with doing the official Pow mix?
Yeah, it's a soundboard thing. You know what it is, yeah? It's like you know what it is? I make club music, innit? So the whole soundboard thing is what I love. And there was a thing where they've gone and done the tune without me. I didn't do that tune, but I wanted to be involved somehow. So I thought, alright, cool. I'll go and do a better one then. So that's how I did that and got like the underground keys basically, man. Yeah. And yeah, just ran on one of those ones, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I bet it was. Just kind of taking the piss, innit?
You know what it is though? It was nice because I made that as in one to, if a DJ drops Power 2011, then they're gonna drop Pull Up Riddim.
Yeah.
And it worked. And on garage, pure garage anthems, things like that, where Grime shouldn't even been on there, they put Pull Up Riddim and Power 2011, so it kind of works still, man. Yeah.
See, with obviously you've done Pull Up, and you had, I think, there's kind of two sides to Grime at the moment. There's the new wave, and then there's kind of the old, like the established, old school Grime DJ. So obviously you've got a lot of Big Nasty, you've got like L Dot and that lot as well. So who would you class in your top 3 MCs at the moment?
What, on both sides? Generally?
In the whole scene.
Wow. In no order, off the top of my head, people who excite me the most at the moment is probably, but you know what, to be honest, this changes every month. Sometimes this just changes. Right now, on the 22nd, it's probably Big Nasty, Skepta, Black the Ripper, Random Impulse. They all excite me a lot right now. Like right now on the 22nd. Yeah.
So that's your firing line for right now.
That's my firing line. Yeah. But then,
now, who in the past has been like you've rated before?
Rated?
But, yeah.
Loads of people, man. Loads. Dogs, Big H, Dot Rotten. Who else? There's a lot of people. Because I love Grime, so
you just kind of go with what you're feeling at the
someone
time.
could put a tune out, Peter Money said, if someone could put a tune out next week to me, and just the skill that they've shown or their presence on the track or whatever, you know who's good as well? Two-Face, Heavy, Energy. Yeah, like just the skill. I'm feeling Margaret and Rival as well, on the new wave. To be honest, I'll be real with you, I'm not feeling all of the new wave.
Name dropping, or is it just?
No, I won't drop names because I don't like to push negative energy. But yeah, I'm not feeling all of the new wave. But that's just my opinion. It's just an opinion. It means nothing. Yeah.
Is it just the way they come across, or is it just what they say in their lyrics,
you know
or their professionalism?
I think a lot of them are not rounded enough. As in, there might be some of them. They might have good lyrics. You know who's good as well? Nico Lindsay. Some of them might have good lyrics, but they don't have enough presence or charisma or energy. Or some of them might be real energetic, but they're chatting breeze. So yeah, it's just I think there's only a few of the new wave that I think are rounded. They've kind of got
Yeah.
we
can see that everything that you do is done predominantly in the studio. Is it all electronic, all on the computer, or do you play any instruments?
I'll play the keyboard, yeah, like this. So no, everything's on here.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. I mean, one of the main differences with computer music to out here music is that out here, if you know how to play the piano, you can get your human swing into it, and the swing is just unbeatable. But I mean, when you've been doing this for years, you can just push things and create the human swing. Obviously, it's not going to be so human because you're not playing it, but you know, you can get a nice swing on the computer same way if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I combat that anyway.
For any producers that are kind of aspire to be you as an established producer with tracks out and really steady releases, what advice would you give to anybody that is trying to take the same sort of path?
What would I say? I would say one thing, be original. I know everybody always says it, but there's this thing that if you copy someone else's sound, you're never, ever, ever, ever going to be the king of that sound, ever. Because there's always going to be someone that's doing it better than you. No matter how good you do it, there's somebody that's going to do it. For instance, remember Soundboy Entertainment?
Yeah.
He was copying people's sounds, and I ain't heard a tune for him in ages. But I'm just saying, another thing as well, like, don't get too gassed when things are going good. If you've got a tune and it's doing well, that's nice, it's one tune, but keep the work rate up, carry on, that's one tune, it's in the timeline, carry on. Think you need something to follow it up with, there's something to follow that up with. So if you get too gassed on this and stay here, by the time that's finished and the steam's done, it's silence after that. So, you know, yeah man, just remember it's a timeline basically, so don't stop the timeline running, man. Yeah. One more thing, don't underestimate. Everyone wants that, for instance, yeah, old type Logan's been pushing this whole scene forward for a long time. But everybody wants to give their things to like 2 DJs in the scene, innit? There's loads of DJs, which means all these DJs have their own audiences, innit? So, as well as giving it to the Logans and the Cameos and the Mr. Jams, all the big DJs, there's still other DJs that have got audiences of their own, innit? So, if you really want to push your sound, push it to everybody, not just the 2 or 3 key DJs. They're key DJs for a reason, obviously. There's more basically. Push it forward.
Out of every Dexplicit beat that you've ever produced,
yeah,
which is your personal favourite?
What's my personal favourite, you know? Wow. Do you know what? I swear down on my life, yeah? My favourite, because people have asked me this before, my favourite's always the last tune that I made, always. And the last tune that I made, I'll rinse it, and play it on repeat constantly until I'm bored of it, until I make another tune. Then that's my favourite tune. So it kind of just goes like that. And remember, I won't finish a tune unless I'm excited about it. So that's why it'll be my favourite. This is Dexplicit, DSP Recordings, hold tight the Beat Camp Massive, P-Jam, Skillioso, Steve-O, and all the rest. Hold tight the Mixclique Visions Massive, Mixclique Records. Hold tight the Fruity Loopers Worldwide. Yes, yes, and yes. Big up to the Massive them, yes. Big up my bass lovers. I love bass. Bass is the way forward. Let's make the club shake, rumble and roll, you get me? Bless.
See this rhythm, custom made. See this producer, custom paid. I've made so many hits in the UK scene, but I never did gas my brain. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but please don't violate my team. It's mean, they'll lock off the rave. Not just lock off the rave, lock off the whole damn.